Chapter 1. Reproduction in plants. Every day you see small plants, bigger plants and very big plants called trees. They are living things. As you know, all living things reproduce their young ones. Plants also reproduce baby plants which further grow into bigger plants and trees. Plants reproduce in following different ways from seeds, stems, roots, leaves and by spore formation continues to sustain plants' life. Plants reproduce from seeds. Flowers are beautiful parts of plants. Most of them turn into fruits. Fruits contain seeds inside them. When these seeds fall to the ground, they turn into new plants after a few days. In soil, seeds get some favorable conditions to grow into new plants. These favorable conditions are air, water, soil and warmth. These new plants are called seedlings. Over the period, a new plant grows into a big plant and tree which again bears flowers and fruits, and the cycle goes on. A fruit contains many seeds inside it. All these seeds do not grow into plants. Human beings, birds and animals that eat some seeds do not get chance to grow into plants. Water and air disperse some seeds to other places. Some seeds do not get proper soil, enough air, moisture and warmth to grow into plants. In such cases, some seeds do not grow into new plants. Parts of a seed. A seed has three parts. A seed has three parts: seed coat, seed leaves and baby plant. A seed coat. Seed leaves. The baby plant. Seed coat protects the baby plant. It is hard outer covering of the seed. Seed leaves store food for baby plant in them. Baby plant depends upon the stored food in seed leaves until its own leaves are not grown. Some plant seeds have two leaves. These seeds are called dicot seeds. For example, peas, grams, beans etc. Some seeds of the plants like rice, wheat and maize have one leaf. These seeds are called monocot seeds. Baby plant is the white portion in between seed leaves that grows into new plant. Activity 1. To study a parts of the seed, put some bean seeds in water for whole night. Next day, take out a seed and press it gently. The seed coat will separate and you will see two leaves of the seed which are called cotyledons. Between these cotyledons you can see a baby plant with a tiny root and a tiny shoot. Germination of seed. The new plant growing from a seed is called germination of seed. Under proper conditions of air, water and warmth, a germinating seed needs sufficient air to breathe. Water makes the hard seed coat so soft that baby plant grow out of it easily. Water mixes with the stored food in seed leaves to make it soft so that baby plant may get food. Warmth keeps the baby plant active so that it starts to grow into a new plant. How does germination of seed occur? As the seed absorbs water, the seed coat becomes soft. The root of the baby plant grows first, called seedling, downwards into the soil. Then upper part of the plant grows and forms the shoot. It starts making its own food. The seedling now grows into a fully grown plant. Activity 2. To see whether air, water and warmth are necessary for germination of seeds. Take some gram seeds each in 4 bowls. Keep them in different conditions as shown in figures. The white seedlings grow only in the 4th bowl because seeds in the bowl gets air, water and warmth. This shows that air, water and warmth are necessary for seed germination. Seed dispersal. You know that plants are fixed at a point in the soil. They cannot move from one place to another place. If all baby plants grow near the parent plant, they would be unable to get enough space, air, water and sunlight for their growth, and they would not survive. So, seed dispersal is necessary. Animals, air and water carry seeds from parent plant and disperse them away. In some plants, seeds disperse by explosion of fruits. How seeds disperse? By animals. Animals eat fruits like mangoes and plums and throw away their seeds. Some fruits like guava have small seeds. Animals eat these seeds along with fruits. These seeds pass out through animal waste. These seeds can germinate. Some seeds like spear grass have spines and cocklebur have spikes or hooks. These seeds stuck to the hairy skin of animal bodies and carried away to other places by wind. Some seeds have special parts like wings. These parts help seeds in dispersal. The dandelion, cotton and mother seeds have hair. The hiptide seeds have wings. These seeds are easily carried away by the wind. By water. Seeds of plants which grow near water, disperse by water. The coconut seed has a thick fibrous coat which help it to float far away. The spongy lotus fruits are light which float on water easily and travel to long distances. By explosion. Some fruits like pea pod and balsam burst open when they become dry. The explosion helps seeds to scatter. Pea seeds in the pod get scattered after explosion. Plants reproduce from spores. Plants such as ferns or mosses do not have flowers. They make spores. Each spore grows into a new plant. New plant from stems. Farmers plant stem cutting into the soil of their fields. After some time, new plants grow in the field. Plants like sugarcane, rose, hibiscus grow from stem. The potato, ginger and onion are underground stems. A potato has buds in scars. These buds are called eyes. New plants grow from these buds. A potato is planted in soil and new plants grow from each bud. New plant from roots. Sweet potatoes are roots. New plants can grow from these roots when they are planted in soil. New plant from leaves. Bryophyllum plants grow from its leaves. New plants grow from the edges of its leaves. They have their own leaves and roots. Their roots grow long till they reach the ground. Once the roots of the new plant reached the ground, they separate from the leaf. Crops. Plants of the same kind grown in large fields during a specific period are called crop. The growing of crop plants is called cultivation. Farmers grow different crops in different seasons. Crops like wheat, gram and mustard are grown in winter season. These crops are called rabi crops. These are harvested in March and April. In winters, farmers also grow vegetables like carrot, cabbage, radish, cauliflower, bean and fruits like apple and orange. Rice, maize, cotton and bajra are grown in summer season. These crops are called kharif crops. These are harvested at the end of monsoon season. In summers, vegetables like pumpkin, ladyfinger and brinjal are also grown. Fruits like mango, lychee, watermelon and melon also grow in summers. Jute, rice etc. grow in clay soil which has the capacity to hold more water. Plenty of water is needed for these crops. So these crops grow better in and around coastal areas of Tamil Nadu in West Bengal. Wheat is largely grown in sandy soil of Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Haryana. Crop in sandy soil has to be irrigated frequently as it holds less water. Bajra and jawar grow in sandy soil of Rajasthan. Cotton plants grow in the black soil of Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh. Tea plants grow in slopes of hilly areas of Assam and Darjeeling. They need moist soil. Coconut grow in sandy soil near the sea in coastal areas of Kerala and Goa. Groundnut and onion grow in Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan well. Agriculture. The practice of growing crop plants on a large scale is called agriculture. Chemical fertilizer like urea, superphosphate, nitrate and ammonium sulfate and manure are added into the soil to increase production of crops. Excessive use of chemical fertilizer can be harmful for soil as well as for all of us as they come in our food. Manure is made from dead animals and plants. All these are collected in pits and covered with soil. These waste decay by the action of bacteria and convert into manure. Farmers do various activities for the good and healthy crops. Farmers loosen the soil with plow and tractor. They use healthy seeds for sowing. They add manure and fertilizer to the soil. They irrigate the crops with right quantity of water. Grasshoppers, caterpillars and locusts are harmful because they destroy the crops. Farmers use insecticides carefully in fields to kill these insects. Some pests destroy the crops. Farmers use pesticide to kill these pests such as rats and moles. Farmers protect their crops from grazing by animals such as cows, buffaloes, goats and wild animals as they destroy crops. To save crops from these animals, farmer can fence his fields. Some farmers use scarecrow to keep birds away from their crops. Storage of grains. Food grains sustain for longer period. After harvesting of crops, grains are protected from rain and moisture. So grains are such dried and stored in airtight containers. They should be kept safe from rats, birds and insects. Insecticides and pesticide are used to keep the grains safe from rats and insects. Fruits and vegetables are perishable foods. These do not sustain for longer period. So these are kept in cold storage or sold immediately in the market. Quick recap. Plants reproduce in 3 different ways: through seeds or spores or from different parts of the plant. A plant produces many seeds to reproduce. A seed grows into new plant if it gets right soil and air, water and warmth in right quantity. Seeds are dispersed by wind, water, animals and explosion. A seed has 3 parts: I, a seed coat; E, seed leaves; E, the baby plant. Some new plants grow from the parts of the parent plant such as stem, root and leaves. Different crops are grown at different places in different seasons. Crops grown in winter season are called Rabi crops. Crops grown in summer season are called Kharif crops.